Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to come on here and discuss with you guys a little bit about my weight loss journey. So first I wanted to say that first of all, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, so whatever way I chose to lose weight with is in no way, shape, or form the way that you should do it or how I'm recommending that you do it. This is just my story. So I wanted to share with you all my story on how I lost my weight. So if you're looking into like trying to lose some weight or anything like that, then I suggest that you talk to your doctor and your dietitian to make sure that they are on board with your plan. So my plan was, honestly, I really didn't have a plan to begin with. I just knew that I wanted to lose some weight. So I will say that I first started out, my highest weight, my heaviest weight was 210 pounds. So I was 210 and realized that I just needed to lose some weight. I am almost 5'9". Well, I'm 5'9" basically. I'm like a quarter of an inch away from 5'9". So I'm 5'9". So at 210 pounds, I was still considered overweight. So I wanted to try to lose some weight. So my way that I started doing was, first of all, I did the really bad way. I didn't see my doctor at first. I tried doing diet pills, and that is a big no-no. Don't try that. That's not something I'm recommending whatsoever because it didn't work, and all that did was give me high anxiety. So I don't recommend that whatsoever. But when I did talk to my doctor and he did give me some tips and some information on things that I could do to help improve my weight loss, it was very helpful tips. So the first tip he gave me was to move more. He said, move more, eat less. And that was pretty much his little tip. He was like, move more, eat less. So I kind of ran with that idea. I was like, look, you know, he's just telling me to get up off my tush and start moving. So I did start out with a little bit of an exercise journey. So my first step for working out was with Leslie Sampson. I'm not sure if you're familiar with her or not, but her workout programs are like all walking workout programs. So they're very, very easy on the knees. They're easy on the body. They're low impact, so they're not going to affect your body whatsoever. I didn't find that it did anyway. And you can choose to start out with like a program like this, where you can build up to 5 miles, which is really great. So this is like an indoor program where you can do it. So like no matter if it's raining or if it's snowing or if it's too hot outside, you can still get your workout in. And I really do love the way her workouts are set up. She has a ton of different workouts that you can choose from. I purchased mine at Walmart, and then Target has some too, so that's where I purchased mine at. I really do love her workout programs though. I like the ones she does incorporate some weights into some of them too, which is really good because when you're like pumping some iron, I guess you'd say, that helps to burn calories also. So I chose to use that as my first, like my stepping off goal. So what I did was start doing workouts with her, and in the beginning, honestly, I was doing about a mile in it. I was like, oh gosh, I can't even keep up with the mile. But towards the end, I was getting through the 5 miles and wanting to do some more, to be honest with you. So then I started moving on to other exercises, but we'll talk about those another time. But I did start with Leslie Sampson. I really do love her workouts. I think she's an excellent starting point if you're looking for a starting point. So the next thing I did was start trying to figure out what I was doing as for eating that was not healthy for me. So the first thing I did was nix all like fast food. So I didn't go out to eat at all for fast food. If I did go out for fast food, it might have been like Subway, where I would get like a sub or a salad or something like that, like a turkey sub. And I would only get like a 6-inch, which just still sounds like a lot, honestly. But if you are like watching your calories, then you can kind of tally that up also. So the other thing I did was started eating smaller meals more frequently. So I would eat more frequently with smaller meals. So that was really, really helpful because that kind of helps to rev up your metabolism. So I was eating every 3 hours, and then I would never really get truly hungry. And I'd always just feel like completely satiated. I never felt really hungry. I just felt content. So you never really get hungry. You never really get full. You just feel satiated. So what I did was continue with eating very small meals and cutting out fast food. Now within the first 3 months I started my weight loss journey in September of 2008. And then from September to December, I did lose almost 50 pounds. So there goes to kind of show you that my calorie count was way too high before because I was eating like all the things that are not good for you. So once I started scaling back on eating better things, I was eating a lot of Cheerios. That's really good for your heart and things like that. I was eating a lot of soups and salads and yogurts and bananas, your fruits and veg. I'm not really big on the raw vegetables, to be honest with you, but I did eat a lot of fruits. Now, so with eating smaller meals and more frequently, you're really going to help to rev up your metabolism. So that's very helpful. That's going to help to shed those pounds really quickly. But once you get to a point where you kind of plateau, then you need to up your cardio. So that's when the other workout programs kind of came into where I wanted to lose a little bit more. So I started using other workouts and other different tools and mechanisms. Weights, I would use higher weights, or then you could even do lower weights and more reps. So Either way works, but that's basically how I did it, honestly. I just kind of watched what I ate, no fast food. I didn't really splurge ever on anything. Like, I didn't go out and be like, yeah, I'm going to eat a whole giant piece of cake or anything like that. I really was strict on myself. Now, let's fast forward to today. I have put on a little bit of weight because I did go, like I said, from 210, I'm not sure if I said that or not. I went from 210 down to 130 was my lowest weight. Then I kind of like settled out around 135, 130, between 135 and 138 is where I kind of stayed. Right now I'm between 145 and 150, so I've put on a little bit of weight over the year, so, and I know it, and it's okay, honestly. I mean, that's not a bad weight gain for that many years, to be honest with you. However, I would like to tone up this year, so I'm not really trying to lose weight. I just want to tone more. So this year I've actually stepped up my game again, and I'm doing another workout program. I'm doing a workout program with my friend here on YouTube, Jana Cookie. So I'm doing a workout with her. So we're just kind of like cheering each other on, letting each other know what workout we did for the day, and then things like that. So this year my goal is to tone up. So that is pretty much my weight loss story. It's nothing real fancy, nothing real crazy. I just kind of watched what I ate smaller portions more frequently, drank lots of water. I love water. I love this bottle too. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. Got this in New York. It was like the Times Square bottle. I really do like this bottle. But keep water with you, because water, sometimes you think you're hungry, but honestly it's not that you're hungry, you're thirsty. So if you keep yourself hydrated, you're not going to eat as much either. So water is really, really important, because I've heard that the amount of water that you should drink is you take your weight and divide it by 2, and that's the amount of ounces of water you should be drinking in a day. So make sure you're getting plenty of hydration. So as for me, that was pretty much my story. I'd love to hear if you're on like a similar journey, or if you've already done this journey. I'd love to hear your story. I'd love to know how you're doing or how you did it. I'd love to hear your stories. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.